Hi guys, so welcome back to my blog. As you can see, I'm doing so much better. My voice is so much better than last week. So my objectives for this week consist of doing a wheel rotation, and also I'm still talking to my coach to see if we're gonna add um changing the brake pads. So depending on the car or on what he thinks I'm ready for, we'll do we won't this week we won't necessarily do the brake change, but he's gonna start giving me an idea of what tools I need. And my biggest objectives for this week is to prepare myself with knowledge about car rotation and brake pads. So what my coach gave me yesterday, which was Wednesday, he gave me a book to read. This book, the first chapter really just talks more about the tools I will be needing for this procedure, which is using the jack stand, the car stand, using sockets, wrenches. So making sure I know what tools are necessary for this procedure. And then also he's making me look at like tutorial videos for the brake pad change. So far, what I've been doing to prepare for these procedures is doing what my coach told me. So it is watching like YouTube videos. I've been looking a lot of procedures on what equipment they use, what steps they're doing. Of course, everybody's way of doing this procedure might be a bit different, but overall, like the safety rules, the precautions I must take during this procedure are pretty much all the same from what I've been looking at the tutorials. And then the book my coach gave me, I've been reading it. It's something we've been using since day one of this personal learning project on car mechanics, but it's good to refresh your memory, make sure I'm understanding what tools are meant for what procedure, because it's different every time. Last on my assessment and last week, I've been learning about oil change. The tools change completely. I have to keep up to date because some tools are used the same. For example, the jack stand, but like for the wheels, there's a whole different other procedure. So yeah, I'm really excited. So far, the tutorials I've been looking on YouTube, it looks easy, but once I try it on my own, it's quite more difficult. My knowledge on the wheels is very little. The only parts I know is how to like give pressure to the car. So, because I've had my car light go on the dashboard that the tire needs air. So you go on to like Shell, Chevron, and go to the air pump. So I've been able to do that, but the rotation, I have no clue. I don't know how to take the lug nuts out. I've seen it on like during NASCAR and stuff like that, but that's something I have not been I'm not aware of yet. But so far, these rules are really coming in handy. Learning my tools, the tutorials have been very helpful. So that's really what this whole week is about. And as I said, next week, if all goes well, nothing comes up from my coach's schedule, which nothing should, but just in case, we should be hitting rotation and a brake pad change with hands-on this time. So this week it's just more of a lecture, more of him teaching me, more of me teaching myself. So next week, I'm excited for next week. But I've learned a lot right now, reading the rules, to the tutorials, as I said before, the knowledge I'm getting through this tutorial and through the book is a lot. So I'm excited to take action with my hands next week. So I hope you guys are so excited, and I'll keep following my journey on my personal learning project on cart maintenance. So I'll see you guys next week for part 2 of brake pads and car rotation. And I'm